Hey there, everyone. It is I, your wintry neighborhood winter spell, welcoming you back to Fallout 4 in a special episode. We are going to check our sound, and we're going to be right with you. All right. So this is actually my personal character, Rowan, a fellow that I play when I'm not streaming Fallout 4, because you know that I like to still play. So let's get a little look at this fella. We're going to use him for our special episode. So he is level 50, which is the highest level for the achievements in Fallout 4. So right now he's rocking some pretty decent defense here. These are his stats. We got a 4 in strength. And these pluses are with the different gear I'm wearing. 4 in strength, 7 in perception. We got a 7 also in endurance and charisma. Got a 13 in intelligence, 4 in agility, and a 3 in luck. And we got a whole list of perks with this guy. I have been doing some good work on him. So what we're going to do today is, there is a very interesting place I mentioned in my stream that I wanted to show you guys today, because I didn't want to interrupt the Far Harbor DLC with Juniper, plus it gives me the chance to show off my character here. So what I have for him is, I'm just going to bring up his weapons to show you guys. So he's rocking Deliver, which is the silenced 10mm pistol you can get in the Railroad quest line. I went far enough in it so I could get it, and then I stopped playing Railroad because, again, I'm not the fondest of them, because, I mean, I've explained my reasons. This is his sniper rifle, Divine Judgment. Most of these are named by me, unless they're legendary weapons that I got. This one's absolutely fantastic. It can ignore 30% of the target's damage and energy resistance. Look at that bad boy there. We have the Dragon Boner. I know it's childish, but it's funny to me, because I am a child. So this is the sword from a special Creation Club DLC. You can tell it's the steel sword from Skyrim. Really cool quest line to get this. I have it under the Nuclear Blade adjustment. So it does 35 ballistic damage, 44 radiation damage, and the damage increases on each consecutive hit. We got some fragmentation grenades. This is my main weapon, Peacemaker. It's a silenced combat rifle. So I set it to automatic. I managed to get it up to 74. So we can do some massive damage with this boy here, because that's about 74 points of damage per second. That's fantastic. And of course, we have a missile launcher, because why wouldn't we? I call it Rain of Fire. For our apparel, I put them in eyeglasses, because, you know, 1 to perception and they look nice. I got my backpack with the ammo mod to increase my action points, and an Institute patch, because I want more intelligence. I'm rocking my favorite armor, the Silver Shroud armor. Easily one of the best in the game. I've got it, I believe, fully upgraded at 87 ballistic protection and 87 energy protection. It reduces damage from humans by 15%. And my favorite hat in the game, the Captain's Hat. +2 to intelligence, increases your movement speed by 10%, and has 2 ballistic and energy resistance. So pretty nice, and again, you know it's my favorite hat. You see me use this with Juniper. So this should be pretty exciting. Right here now, I am in my Vault base. Vault 88 is a vault that you actually meet. This is a DLC that came out with the Game of the Year edition. So Vault 88 is a vault that you can actually become the overseer of and use as a settlement. So I've got my security area here in the front. I've got a couple of security. They're both wearing Courser uniforms, because I joined the Institute for this playthrough. And I've got X688 here. You guys recognize him from my stream with Juniper. I've got him in Brother Tegan's armor from the Brotherhood of Steel because I killed him. And he's in the Dragonborn helmet. So he's looking pretty good there. I've got my security office over here, where this is where the security sleep, and I've got my management system right here. So I'm going to show you guys my vault, and then we'll head off to where we're going to do the special episode. It's going to be chilling. It's going to be fantastic. And I hope you guys are going to really enjoy it. So I'm actually going to see if I can do more special episodes like this. Like if I find an interesting dungeon crawl or something cool I want to show you, kind of like in my Captain Permerica series. So this is the main atrium right here. I've got nuclear reactor. I've set plants everywhere and mats because these rugs and the plants, they increase happiness. So I have 10 people here right now. Pretty good happiness at 86%. So over here is my area. I have my radiation scrubber over here. And this is, of course, where I have my armor and weapon workbenches. That is my fast travel point. So whenever I fast travel here, I show up here. Because usually I'm going to drop off my stuff, you know, into the workshop. So up the stairs here is my office. So a pretty sweet area. Here's my desk. I keep all the extra Vault 88 jumpsuits in here and the Pip-Boys. Here is my bobblehead collection. I've gotten, looks like 7 so far. Lots more to go. I'm going to try to find all of them just for fun. I have the Legend of Vault 88 jumpsuit right here. That's a special one that I get for completing this quest line. The Chinese camo suit over here, this thing goes invisible. Haven't put anything here yet, but we will. I've got the Shem Drown sword. This is a special radiation weapon we can find on the Cricket quest. And I've got the alien blaster right here that you get after a little cutscene happens and you actually find an alien. In here, this is my personal bedroom. I've got my nice cooking area over here, seating area, where you can look out into the vault. And a little TV area over here. My bed, dresser, of course, and a pool table, because yes. So we're going to close that. So I really like how I've set this up. I've got some nice paintings everywhere. We've got one of the Commonwealth right here. I like to set up my place to be, you know, homey, like how I like it. So I have not been doing building in the rest of the vault. This is actually a really large area. I have built some generators off in the distance to power our water system, but that's it. Over here we have our farm of mute fruit. I plant only mute fruit because it has the highest yield out of all the stuff you can plant. So we have a few suspended buildings here. We're going to hit over here first. This is actually our store area. I've got a store for armor, weapons. That's our clinic, which sells medicine. You can designate one of your settlers as a doctor, and they gain the ability for some caps to heal your damage, your diseases, your addictions, and your radiation. I've got the general store over here. Mostly I end up using the weapon shop. This I put here, so if nobody's here when I get here, I can just wait. So we're going to head up here now. I think I made it look really pretty. So feel free to drop a comment if you like my vault. I think it's pretty cool. I moved Codsworth here because I love Codsworth. This was our testing area for the storyline. I've moved Sturgis here too because I like Sturgis.
I just want to trade a few things.
Ah, so when he's walking around, I can get him. Alright. We have a soda machine here. Got a weight bench. Weight benches can increase happiness too. And our gambling machine. Now, in this same hallway, we have the dormitory. I've tried to put a rug under each bed because I thought it'd be cool. You know, just make it look nice. Plenty of fans because we're underground, and we want to make sure we're getting some good air circulating.
I just can't lose.
Someday, I do want to kind of I was thinking of making little houses all over the vault for people to live in if I ever want to expand. So this is like the inside of my vault. Hey there, Mars. How you doing? Thank you. This is actually a delightful friend of mine that I know IRL. They are a fantastic person. Very glad to know them. They have been very kind to me. And this is their first video that they're seeing from me. And I am very excited to have them here. Alright, so let's head off to our fun little adventure. So we are actually off to Dunwich Borers today. Now, Dunwich is a pretty freaky place. This is a excavation site where there's a lot of raiders. Now, this site also has tie-ins to other games. So I have already mentioned before that the Fallout universe is no stranger to the paranormal, and it is absolutely confirmed that extraterrestrials exist. I mean, in this game alone, you get to kill an alien, and you take its gun. That's how I got the alien pistol. You meet the aliens in Fallout 3, and I have played through that DLC. It is very interesting. And we also have seen extra normal powers, like Mama Murphy with her sight, and like I mentioned before, that psychic kid in Fallout New Vegas. So the supernatural, extraterrestrials, paranormal exists in the Fallout universe. There's even a ghost in the Nuka World DLC that's a violent killer. So there is a lot of really freaky stuff in these games. Now, some of you may recognize the name Dunwich if you are a fan of Lovecraftian lore. The Dunwich Horror is kind of the all-around name for the monster Yogg, who... it's a pretty freaky thing. I don't know much about it. I have not delved much into Lovecraftian horror, because, you know, I'm not usually a horror guy. But I've delved in enough to find it interesting. We're going to see some freaky stuff here. I hesitate playing this so late at night, but let's get it. So, you guys are going to see what's wrong. The people are going to seem off, and we're going to be given glimpses of something that just seems weird. Now, something else interesting that you may notice, this is going to tie in also, I'm actually going to drop in a little bit of ways from there. Something else you might notice that's interesting, all these faces that we see throughout the Commonwealth, those large imposing statues everywhere. Theory is this is tied to Lovecraftian horror too, that maybe the Commonwealth is secretly worshipping an eldritch god. Got some serious weird stuff. So we're going to see part of it. Cool thing is, there actually is another tie-in to the Dunwich Borers site in Fallout 3. You actually head into the offices of the Dunwich Company inside the Capital Wasteland, and you see some freaky stuff there too. And see a whole bunch of... you listen to a whole bunch of tapes. And you go north for that. So here we go, got my trusty combat rifle. If I'm not doing long range with my weapons, I do prefer to have this kind of sights, just because I find it easier, because if it goes into scope, then I have depth perception issues. Actually, we're going to switch to Divine Judgment, because I want to maybe sneak in a little bit. So we're going to see.
Hey.
And they've already seen me. I am geared up. You know what? Let's just go in hot. For Sparta! As you can see, I'm just tapping that trigger. So there's going to be a lot of raiders here. We're just going in hot because, let's be honest, I am geared up and I'm ready to rock. You need to come with me if you want to live. I mean, you see how fast this thing kills them. Like, that's awesome. Hello, I am here to introduce you to Jesus. It will be a very swift meeting before I knock you back down to hell. Oh, I know, it's awesome. I've got the quick eject clip. Here come the fireworks. No, they're not. I'm taking your noodle cup. That is my noodle cup, my dude. So let's give ourselves a stim pack now. I've got my stim packs upgraded all the way, because that's just how I roll. Where'd you go? There you are. I got a gift for you. It's called death. Taking your snack cakes. All your snack cakes are belong to us. Now, where are these guys? I'm just wandering around very unconcerned. There it is. The reason that I have the silencer on this, even though, you know, I'm not going stealthy, is because it actually adds extra recoil help. So I wanted to get the recoil way up, so I wouldn't have any issues. Now, where is my dude? There you are. I got some bullets to give you, man. I actually gave him an assault rifle. Bro, where'd you go? I mean, slaying is exactly what's happening here. There he is. I see you, Six. He is one of my favorite companions, because again, he is a sassy Terminator. And I love this man. I stand with him. I mean, I would join the Institute solely just to get him. I don't see this working out too well for you, Chief. How you doing? My name is Death. My name is... You're Death. And let's see how many bullets I have left. Do I have enough? Over 5,000. I think we're good. I just think we're good here.
Hey.
So this is his weapon. X688 says hello. I think it looks cool. I would be using an assault rifle like that, but it does a little less damage. I think 3 or 4 less points of damage than what I have. Oh, cool! I'm not going in there, though, because screw you. I'm going down here. Just another day in your death. Now, where's the entrance? Or, as the great Death the Kid once said, now where to take this bitch? I will find you! Ooh, down here. Yes! So get ready for the freaky crap, because it's... I've done this dungeon once before. It is serious. And you find, like, a really messed up melee weapon at the end of it that you guys are just gonna go... You guys are gonna go apeshit for. It's awesome. I'm taking your stuff. Alright, so you can see it is definitely some sort of mining operation. This was most likely in operation before the end of the Great War. Because again, like I said, the Dunwich Company has been operating in many ways.
Shit!
Kaboom! Bye-bye! So I've actually been... So I came here by accident before because there was an assassination mission that they needed me to do, and I'm like, you know what? Let's just finish the dungeon. It's past, like, the first part where you find the freaky stuff.
Perfect.
Because there's a couple of points to this. We are going to unlock the cell. I've also got my lockpicks fully upgraded, so my lockpicks do not break anymore. I take your stuff. I take your drugs. I am such a wholesome protagonist.
First mistake, last mistake.
Boy, I need you to die. Thank you. I take your stim pack. Grenades are fun. Although they are a little better in Fallout 3 for grenades. I used them liberally in Fallout 3. I have not used grenades as much in Fallout 4. Like, some things definitely got nerfed. Other things got way better. Overall, I think Fallout 4 is a massive improvement over Fallout 3, which was already a fantastic game. But, yeah, the grenades were definitely better, because you could also use them in vats. And that was a really big boon. The corn. So let's take a look at the terminal so we can maybe get a little bit of the picture here. Needed instantly at Station 4. So this might be before... Okay, so this is before the war. Says maybe not what I needed. Boy, if you get in my way again...
Why did this? Gotcha.
So down here, we're going to have the raiders that have taken over the place. It's going to be like their last bastion. I think down here, if I'm remembering correctly. Because I've only been here once. Yep, Bedlam. Bedlam was actually sent here to find something, but she actually slowly went insane. The raiders here went insane while they were mining and looking around things here. Like something went wrong. Ooh,
Nice.
comic. Nice, I take 5% less damage from robots now. Taking your food. So I'll give him the bullets.
Hey,
Just point it out, sir. I'm ready.
So, yeah. We're going to head now into, with the chains on this side, the second part of Dunwich. So, my controller is shaking right now. He's trying to tell me that something's here. We got some dead bodies. We got dead ghouls. Taking yo cigarettes. Yeah, my controller keeps shaking. So something's here. They're trying to let me know that something's going on. Oh boy!
Good. I was starting to get bored.
Yeah, that didn't take long, my dude. So, we got ourselves wondering, what's up with the constant shaking? Because this is already a very creepy setting. Got some lights now. What's with all the ghouls? Orange mentats. Ooh, I got fancy drugs. Whoa! Now what's going on here? People? Huh.
We're not alone.
You don't say.
Target spotted.
So we just, like, experienced some weird kind of flashback which showed us something. There was people there for some reason. Well, the legendary enemy is dead already. So, you know what? Drop a comment. What do you think is going on? I mean, yeah, no, these guys are getting messed up. Can I help you? I shut off your leg. Like, screw off. Nice. We're gonna drop that subway token. We do not need it. So we just had like a hallucination or something. Now that's going to be happening a bit more times as we go through this place. So that was one of the weird things I was talking about. We're starting to get visions of the past. Bro, did you get killed?
Hey, thanks.
Take my stim pack, boy. Honestly, yeah, there is a massive drug problem in everything in Fallout. Everything is drugs. Partially because Vault-Tec was getting people hooked on everything before the war. And I mean everything. You can actually get really friggin' high, and it affects your speech patterns, and it's kind of hilarious. I just got that man from far away. I'm doing good. Nuka-Cola! Gotta love Nuka-Cola. I actually would love to have a Nuka-Cola bottle in real life. I would do so many things with it. It would become my work water bottle right there. I fell into a burning ring of fire. So eventually, I need to get a Nuka-Cola bottle. Ooh!
Hell yeah.
Sneak bobblehead. I mean, psh, girl, I'm gonna have to teach you how to play Fallout one of these days. Huh, holotape.
No suspicions were raised when new equipment was brought in the other day. Crew at Station 4 are still under the impression that we are setting up a new station beyond this area. The standing crew you hired are convincing enough. However, do worry about the project managers at the other stations, especially Bob at Station 1. We all know he takes his job very seriously. Bullet point updates bug the hell out of me. My gut tells me we'll figure out something's going on down here sooner rather than later. Please advise.
So they think something's going on around here. That was like a tape before the war. I couldn't really hear what they were saying. Because you guys know I turn my TV down when I do this because I don't want to give you guys too much feedback through my microphone. Because you know I'm a cheap man. I do not have stuff. I do not have fancy equipment. Although someday I would love to get like an actual like streaming like room. I think that'd be awesome. Like having a sound room dedicated to streaming. Get like amazing headphones and equipment. That would be awesome. Whoa, it's happening again. Those people are tied up. Those look like sacrifices around a hole. Bradley, okay, so that's the manager. So these are the guys that worked here before the end of before the war. They got turned into ghouls. For those who do not remember, ghouls are created when humans are exposed to way too much radiation and they mutate. So those people were all around this hole. That's concerning. So let's see what we just picked up. Yeah, it really did look like sacrifices. Dunwich Management.
Tim, good job on keeping things under wraps. We've taken your advice and have asked the other project managers to meet you at Station 4. Stall them if they arrive before we get there. They haven't been told anything. We are very close to accomplishing our goal. Please be patient. You will be rewarded in time.
Ooh, that sounds culty.
I don't like the look of that water.
It's shaking again. Well, time to jump in the deep dark hole. What's that? That's a skeleton. And that, oh. That's a face. There is a friggin' face down here. That is a friggin' face that looks like the faces on the buildings in the Commonwealth. Oh no. Everything is still shaking. There it is. This is a whole ass room. So a mini nuke. Mini nuke. Oh dear. Krem's tooth. So that does not look like... Oh, the mod even says sacrificial blade. So confirmed, we have a whole ass cult here. We were seeing visions of the past of people being friggin' sacrificed. I told you this place was freaky as hell. Whew! Whew! And you notice these guys are all named. He was mentioned, Bradley. He was mentioned as the manager. And John was mentioned too. These are the worshippers still stuck down here. As ghouls now, glowing one ghouls. So, you know, Lovecraftian cult confirmed, guys. Here at Dunwich. Whew! That's not scary at all. So we are going to get out of here. Like, we are going to get the hell out of here. Because that is also as much as we have here. I kind of wish there was a bit more. Like, maybe a whole quest involved in it. Like, with the remnants of the cult or something. Because that would be, like, really scary, but really cool. So we found a whole sacrificial dagger, a body, the mutated worshippers had visions of the past of people working there, and then like a full-on sacrificial ring. So this is why the raiders here were nuts. Like, they went nuts after coming here because that energy is still around here. As I mentioned before, the Dunwich Horror is an actual Lovecraftian deity in H.P. Lovecraft stories. And this is Dunwich. This is a Dunwich Company site. So, I mean, make whatever conclusions you want to. Like, maybe we're hallucinating, like, underneath some weird gas that was left behind. Maybe weird things are going on. Maybe it's radiation. Who knows? But something is hinky here. I mean, it's hinky for real. That scale is mine now. So, I mean, this was freaky. I do hope you guys enjoyed seeing it, though, because it is really cool. Because Fallout does not shy away from really creepy stuff. I may end up using Rowan to do the Nuka World DLC for you guys as well. After we've done the Far Harbor DLC. And the Mechanist. But whew, because he's also more suited for what I have planned. I may show you both sides of the Nuka World DLC, and I'll get to that later and tell you what I mean by that. But this place was serious. We had crazy people. Like I said, visions of the past. There was a lot happening here. And these raiders were a little more crazed than usual. So you know what, guys? Just let me know what you thought about that. Also, let me know if you'd like to see more special episodes for when I find cool stuff to show you guys. We're not fully done here. There's still a little bit more I want to do. Like, I kind of want to show you guys the thing that's right next to this. We got a guy who's hiding out in a radiation-filled bunker just to get away from the crazy people at Dunwich. So there's the rads. So let's actually throw on our hazmat suit. There we are. So we got some serious rads right here. This guy was actually living in here. Hugo's Hole. Taking that hazmat suit to sell. Nice. We're gonna take his stuff. So he's got a little radiation-filled hidey hole. And I'll play his tape for you guys to listen to.
Sweet.
Is it... Where is it? Yeah, I just picked it up, didn't I? Yeah, I picked it up. I know I did. There it is.
Guys don't bother me anymore. That's good. I think it's... What was that? Can't they read the signs? I think it's time I go back inside the quarry. It's been too long. No, I can't. The guys would never let me in. I could kill them all. No. No, that wouldn't be what it would want.
What it would want?
It's time to lay down. Yes, of course. It's next to my bed. I will. It's loaded.
So he was nutso. So yeah, there is a lot of similarities to Skyrim. These were made about the same time, or at least about the same time. So obviously there's going to be some significant similarities. We're actually just outside of Salem right here, which I find perfect. Because, you know, the whole Lovecraftian thing. And then we're outside the town of Salem, famous for the Salem witch trials. There actually is a quest here in the Museum of Witchcraft where you meet... there's a bunch of gunners, and there's a death claw inside there. I've already done it, otherwise I'd show you guys. It's just very quick. You either have the opportunity to deliver the death claw egg to a restaurant in Diamond City, or put it back in a death claw nest. And you'll meet the only death claw that won't try to kill you. So, that was Dunwich. See, Museum of Witchcraft. Again, pretty freaky. And yeah, a lot of similarities to Skyrim. The sword and helmet are from DLC from Creation Club, though. That was not in vanilla Fallout 4. Which is fine. It was still fun. Very haunting music. Yeah, there's a lot of the same voice actors. There's a lot of the same animations and sounds. Actually, one of the scientists in the Institute, Allie Fillmore, is played by the same woman that plays Delphine of the Blades in Skyrim. Oop, something to kill.
Let's do this. Why do they even try?
Yeah. I'm taking your meat. Ooh, looks like we got like a dead dolphin or something right here.
Can't afford to let your guard down. No matter how much.
So one thing I'll actually say that I was disappointed about what they did in Fallout. I was really hoping they were going to have, since we're here on the coast, I wanted mutated sea creatures. Like, I wanted a sea monster. I think that would have been awesome. But we did not get that. I'm kind of hoping they add one in Creation Club. Hello, bird. Fuck you. That was mean of me to the bird, but I think canonically the birds are spies. even though they're spies for the place that I am the boss of. So yeah, that was Dunwich. So this has been a special episode of Fallout 4. I do hope you guys really enjoyed it. My friend, again, Suga, really glad you were able to join us today. Hopefully you're going to be joining us for a lot more videos, and hopefully you'll have time to watch the 174 other videos I have on this channel, and I will just keep adding more. I have not decided what I'm streaming tomorrow as my day off, but we're going to see, and it's going to be awesome. I might even do another special episode. I don't know. I know. I have said this before. The Commonwealth is Massachusetts. I absolutely love Massachusetts. The weather, the coastline, the food, the history, just so many things. Massachusetts is one of my favorite states in America. Boston and Plymouth and Cape Cod are my places. I love them. And I really want to go back one day, maybe even to live. Because it's really friggin' hot down here, and I'm tired of it really being friggin' hot. So yeah, and like I always say, the coastline here has personality. The New England coastline just seems so rugged and cool and just alive to me. The southern coastline is just flat. I'm really not into that. I mean, the barrier islands are cool, but I want to see a rock face. I want to see marinas. I want to see where the people are. So yeah, like I said, this is going to be the end of the episode for now. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any ideas for other things you'd like to see, if there are other games you want to see, if there are challenges in certain games you want me to try out or do, remember I have a Facebook page at Winterspell Streaming. I can always be reached through YouTube. I stopped using the Instagram, but the Facebook page and the YouTube I can be reached by. Let me know. And I will say I will always gladly accept donations to get the games that you guys want to see, because I am a broke-ass mofo. And again, I will keep looking for the free games and looking through my library to see interesting things to show you guys. I think I'm going to eventually do a Trials of Mana playthrough, because that is really interesting, and I am really enjoying the game so far. I've completed Chapter 1 in it. I'm using the party of Durin, Reitz, and Angie. Yes, the two busty girls are in that party, but that's because I thought it'd be balanced. And actually, it has been very balanced so far. Because Durin's a tank. We've got Angie for ranged magic. And Reitz is our fast stab damage with her spear. So it is a good party. So I'm not just a perv. Alright, so until next time, this has been your wintry neighborhood Winterspell, reminding you guys to stay frosty. I love you all, and I cannot wait to see you in the next video. Those are my grenades. So until next time, don't be a flake.